Let's examine how to differentiate with classes. You can create as many classes as needed, so a good way to differentiate is to have students in more than one class. In the Classes section, a Period 1 class has been created. A Period 1 challenge class has also been created for students in the class who are demonstrating above grade level understanding. To roster an existing student from Period 1 joining the challenge class, select the Period 1 challenge class, then the Roster option in the gray column. Click the Add Student button and select Search for Student. Type in the name of the existing student that you'd like to add to the Period 1 challenge class. Once the student has been located, simply click the Add option. The student is now added to the Period 1 challenge class. The student is still enrolled in the Period 1 class, giving the teacher the option to assign work for the student in either class. Now, let's look at the data that moves with a student when you add them to another class. Choose Student Data from the gray column. When you click on the student's name, you'll notice that this student's data from the previous class has moved with him, even though the student was just recently added to the Period 1 challenge class. You can collapse the all-time data and the active skills data, as well as the first two columns, to further examine the additional metrics that traveled with the student. By clicking Manage Columns, you can expand the columns to show more data. This allows you to see all the students' data that is shared in the new class. When a student who is in multiple classes clicks the Student menu, they'll have the option to choose Switch Class. When this student switches from Period 1 to the Period 1 challenge class, they'll see that the square colors indicate that they've practiced these skills in another class. The proficiency data for these skills have moved with the student. By choosing Settings and changing the theme color, students can easily distinguish between classes. When the student clicks Switch Class, you'll notice that the points earned for the week do not move with them. This means the points that a student has earned in one class will not appear in any other class that the student is enrolled.